Mm. 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 Okay, so thank you. Thank you for coming and joining in. Uh, so just got back from the peace embassy doing the ancestor liberation and uh, the wish papers, uh, and I hope people were able to uh, connect okay because it took some time to actually log in, and also they started late, uh, and so that meant everything else was a bit longer. So it took me a bit longer to get back, and I'm still wearing the t-shirt from doing the Chanyang. So thank you for coming to our Ahn Shi evening service for this Saturday, the 8th of February, and welcome. And as always, we will begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, Chanji, Champumnimge, Kyombe, Haro. And we'd like to recite our family pledge in Korean and English.
가전맨세 2. 전국 주인 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 전주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 춘신, 세계에서는 성인, 전주에서는 선자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 2. Our family, the owner of Chongyolguk, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the heavenly parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the dutiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. Thank you. And the opening prayer, I'd like to read this one again from Father that he gave in 2003. Open wide the gate to Chongyolguk, because this is really what is we are waiting for right now with the opening in April. So Father, we must not become a group that is just following. We earnestly hope and desire that you will let us become people who appear as though who are leading the way in front of you, in front of our people and in front of humankind. Father, you have the grief of having worked so hard in sorrow for many grief-filled days, and since it was the grief of many people betraying heaven and becoming enemy groups, we know well that it is we who must take on the burden of this grief-filled day and these grief-filled situations. Heavenly Father, I truly want to open wide the gate of Chongyolguk, so all families will follow the true parents' tradition and inherit everything from them, their name, their words, their accomplishments, and their victories. Those families will strive to fulfill the ways of filial children, patriots, saints, and divine sons and daughters. I sincerely wish and hope that as they strive to fulfill this ideal, everything that the parent of the cosmos and the parents of heaven and earth desire will be realized. I humbly ask you to make all this happen. I ask that you give the marriage blessing so that these children may become your heirs and descendants, worthy to inherit the realm of the original kingship, the realm of liberation for all and enter the heavenly nation of unity, the kingdom of heaven on earth and in heaven. Then finally, your single-minded desire to fulfill the ideal of creation will be liberated. I report this in the name of True Parents. Archie. So thank you. And let's enjoy this offering song, moving forward with Tongshimwon prayer. Yeah, very nice. So today our Ahn Shi message has the title, the light of Hyojon spreading hope throughout the world. This is also the title of the last Saturday's HJ News. There would have been a new one coming out after that. But this one has a nice overview of lots of different things that are happening, and like the progression up to the opening that will happen in April. So we'll just look at this, and then we'll look at the words after. So the light of Hyojon spreading hope throughout the world.
In this week's HJ Global News, we bring you a special feature highlighting the significance of True Parents' Holy Birthday, their life course for the fulfillment of Heavenly Parents' providence, and the entrance ceremony into the Channel Sanctum of Cheonwon-gun. The dream of Heavenly Parent was to embrace and love his children on earth and realize the ideal of heaven. But due to the disbelief and fall of the first human ancestors Adam and Eve, that dream was shattered. As a result, human history has been filled with suffering. Since then, Heavenly Parent has carried out a tearful providence to save humanity. After 6,000 years, the True Parents were sent through the prepared chosen people, the Korean people. True Father was born on the 6th day of the first lunar month in 1920 in Jeongju, North Pyongyang Province. True Mother was born on the 6th day of the first lunar month in 1943 in Anju, South Pyongyang Province. Under the providential dispensation of Heavenly Parent, on the 16th day of the third lunar month in 1960, the long-awaited day of hope for humanity and history arrived. Through the fulfillment of the marriage feast of the Lamb in Revelations, True Parents emerged. The cosmic holy wedding of True Parents marked the beginning of a historic victory, transforming fallen humanity into heaven's true love, true life, and true lineage. This day was the start of a historic victory, and over the past 65 years, the world has been transformed into a community of blessed families. Moreover, True Parents have delivered messages of hope and unity to all humanity worldwide, laying the foundation for interreligious reconciliation and world peace through a trans-religious and transnational movement. On the 17th day of the 7th month of the heavenly calendar in 2012, True Father ascended to heaven. Yet True Mother, steadfastly advancing the providence without pause, on the 13th day of the first month of the heavenly calendar in 2013, proclaimed the first year of Cheonwon-gun Foundation Day, ushering in a new era and a new chapter of history.
오늘 2013년 1월 13일을 기하여 천일국 원년을 선포합니다.
With unwavering determination to firmly establish Cheonwon-gun in this era, True Mother has focused on three major pillars: witnessing, creating environments for witnessing, and nurturing future leaders, laying the foundation for Cheonwon-gun. Through organizations like IRCP, IAPP, IAPD, IAED, IMAP, IAAP, she has united the world's top leaders and righteous individuals across nations, advancing Heavenly Parents' providence.
인간 중심한 욕심 가지고는 하늘이 축복하지 않습니다. 모든 나라들이 하늘 부모님의 자녀가 된다면은 더 이상의 전쟁과 갈등은 있을 수 없습니다. 하늘 부모님의 꿈, 인류의 소원, 지상 천국을 이루는데 주역이 되는 여러분 모두가 되기를 축원합니다.
On this victorious foundation, True Mother finally proclaimed the establishment of Cheongguk in 2020 and offered this victorious day before heaven.
2020 천일국 안착을 선포합니다.
Building on the foundation of proclaiming Cheongguk as the substantial ideal of peace, True Parents have announced the Heavenly Parents' Holy Community, enabling all humanity to transcend nations, races, religions, and cultures, and attend God as the vertical True Parents.
모든 사람들이 하나로 한 깃발 아래 모일 수 있는 하늘 부모님 성회로 발표합니다. 77억 인류 가운데 3분의 1이라도 하늘 부모님을 알고 모실 수 있는 지상 천국을 실천해야 되겠습니다.
In addition, emphasizing the need to advance in spirit and truth, True Parents named Ahn Shi as the sacred institution governed by the authority of True Parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, thereby establishing order on earth and in the spirit world. Through Ahn Shimon's visual prayer and spiritual workshops, blessed families worldwide under Heavenly Parent's providence are uniting in spirit, experiencing the miraculous work of Heavenly Parent and the spirit world, and renewing their commitment to witnessing and fulfilling their missions through a fervent revival. Moreover, True Parents opened the path for blessed families to be registered as heavenly people through the Cheongguk Providence. The Cheongguk Providence is a providential process through which blessed families complete their mission as tribal messiahs and establish a world where humanity becomes one under Heavenly Parent. The youth and future generations nurtured with unconditional love for a new era of hope. Now the vigorous steps of UPA, Heavenly Top Gun, and the Cheongguk missionaries are reaching every corner of the world, testifying to Heavenly Parent and sharing the words and vision of True Parents. True Mother's unwavering determination to complete the Heavenly Providence has led to the construction of Cheonwon-gung Cheonil Sanctum, a holy temple to attend and honor Heavenly Parent in a tangible way. Cheonwon-gung Cheonil Sanctum as a holy temple to attend Heavenly Parent is an extraordinary grace and miracle, the first of its kind in 6,000 years. The entrance ceremony, where Heavenly Parent's presence will be welcomed, marks the beginning of Heavenly Parent's direct providence of love, making this humanity's greatest day of hope and blessing.
천일국 12년 천원궁 봉헌과 더불어 천일성전 입궁식을 하게 되는 2025년 그날을 향한 여러분들은 하늘 앞에 충효의 도리를 다하는 축복 가정으로서 하늘이 바라는 천일국의 백성으로서의 환경권을 어떻게 넓혀야 하는지를 실천 공행할지어다.
In addition, True Mother proclaimed Cheonmuwon 10 months before the entrance ceremony of Cheonwon-gung.
내년 하늘 부모님 입궁식을 놓고 천무원을 두어서 새로운 조직 체계를 세워 나가려 합니다.
Cheonmuwon is the central administrative body that unites with True Parents to realize the Heavenly Providence, and through efficient operation plays a key role in securing victory for the entrance ceremony of Cheonwon-gung, establishing the sovereignty of Heavenly Parent and fulfilling providential goals. Families worldwide are determined to achieve victory for the entrance ceremony of Chon Wongung Chonil Sanctum in unity with Chonmu Won. As we welcome the new year of 2025, True Mother urges us to become true children of Chonaguk, fulfilling our responsibilities as the chosen people united with true parents. Through education of Champumoron and the epic history of the chosen Han people of Korea, she expects us to establish the status and value of true parents and fulfill our mission as blessed families of the chosen people. In this providential golden age with True Mother on earth, let us unite with true parents, and as true children of Heavenly Parent, achieve victory in 2025, the 13th year of Chonaguk.
Yeah, that gave a little bit of an overview of the things leading up to the April this year, and I want to go through that and reflect on those things that Mother said in that video. So, you know, like this first one here, today on this 13th day of the first month of 2013, I proclaim the founding year of Chongyulguk. So we're now in 2025, so it's already 12 years since that time, and so already Chongyulguk, which means that the Old Testament, New Testament, completed Testament have long gone been finished ever since that 13th day on the first month of 2013. The founding year of Chongyulguk. So that's the first year of the era after the restoration has taken place. So the historical debt is gone. And so Mother proclaimed that, as we know. And three things that Mother said we need to focus on in this time. So we still have to do things. If we make mistakes, well, then we have to deal with the consequences of its. It's no longer affects the progress of Chongyulguk. It just affects our own progress. So witnessing and creation of witnessing environments and training of future talented people and leaders. So these things Mother has emphasized over and over and over again. And then Mother's words here is that God will not bless human beings' self-centeredness, and really how to stop being self-centered. It's almost, sometimes it seems impossible not to be self-centered, but we can put God first. We can put others first. We can put true parents and true mother first. And we can put our community first. If we do that more often than not, then truly God blesses us with success, with miracles, and the ability to really help others. So if those in every nation become our Heavenly Parents' children, that's our responsibility. No more wars or conflicts will arise. So if people really understood that we are one family of God, and that through our true parents we can understand God's heart, then the world will become a world of peace. So it is my hope that all of you will be leading players who realize Heavenly Parents' dream and humanity's wish. So leading players means that we live lives that model the same as our true parents, who inherit their heart, their love, their tradition. And by being blessed, we have the ability to do that because blessed people have been acknowledged by God that we are chosen to take on this responsibility because we're living with our true parents. So I'll just go back a bit. It is my hope that all of you will be leading players who realize Heavenly Parents' dream and humanity's wish of creating the kingdom of heaven on earth by saving the world through peace. So peace begins with us, or peace starts with me, but peace is the relationship of harmony between each other. And so if we get a relationship of harmony, then we have peace. So then Mother went on to say, I proclaim, so this is already from 2013, this is now 2020, 7 years later, I proclaim the firm settlement of Chongnyeolguk in 2020. So the foundation began, and so the foundation led to the structures being built, and now the settlement taking place. And now this year in 2025, the final opening. And so also began the Heavenly Parent Holy Community, which is one flag, one title that enables everyone to be connected. So Heavenly Parents, as we know, is God. Holy Community is us. Holy being that we have put our focus first on God and true parents and on others, and that community works like the body of God. So I announce the Heavenly Parents Holy Community, where all people can gather as one under one flag. And that flag is the Chongnyeolguk logo that we have. And that logo incorporates the Family Federation logo and the holiness and royalty of our Heavenly Parents. So we must establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, where at least 1/3 of the 7.7 billion people of the world can know and attend Heavenly Parent. And I don't know if you remember during the video when Mother was saying that, and maybe you can see in her eyes, some tears. Mother was crying during this particular moment. We must establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, where at least 1/3 of the 7.7 billion people of the world can know and attend Heavenly Parent. And that's the deep wish of Mother and Father, and the deep wish of all the saints and sages, is to really be able to attend our Heavenly Parent. And Mother's heart is bursting with sadness and also hope and expectation that we ourselves can have the same heart, so that we can welcome our Heavenly Parent with billions of people understanding. And so then Mother talked about pure water, and this time, for 3 years now, the pure water has been flowing. And there, in a way, there's 3 distinctions. You've got UPA cadets, and as you may know, Mayumi, it was in literally the first class of the UPA, and Mika, as you remember, who's now in Africa, was actually in the second class. And so we have UPA cadets, and the UPA have taken on this mission of pure water. Then we also have the other designation of Heavenly Top Gun, which is another designation of missionaries who have been given the responsibility of pure water. And they are first coming from Korea and Japan, but now this year, Asia Pacific and around the world are now sending people. So what started here in Asia Pacific this year, they'll be training people here in our Asia Pacific region that can then be able to join these Heavenly Top Gun missionaries. And so there's this training program that's beginning this year in Philippines and Thailand, and there's quite a number who have already registered from there to become missionaries in the future. And then the other designation is the Chongnalgup missionaries, or the special envoys. And so this is another group of people who are designated for certain tasks. And that group, just recently I put up on Australian announcements, so an announcement of them being given their positions, and only 2 of them in that list that was there is going to Asia Pacific, I think particularly to Thailand, and they are special envoys. So we have these 3 designations of pure water, the UPA, Heavenly Top Gun, and Chongnalgup, and they're all missionaries with a common purpose of helping every nation to advance and helping the people that they witness to understand the essence of our Heavenly Parent, the essence of our true parents, and to truly proclaim the only begotten daughter. So they come with, true parents principle, I like to call it, or true parents theology is one name. I know in Europe they're calling it discourse on true parents, or true parents discourse is just another term. But basically it explains the whole purpose, because divine principle just ends with, oh, the Messiah is here. But then true parents is what happened now, is because you understand who the Messiah is, and then you suddenly realize the Messiah is not one, it's a couple, and it's the true parents, and the true parents are leading us to the kingdom of heaven. And now just with Mother as true Father, as we know, is in spirit world, and true Mother is here, and we hope that she has a long life and that she can live in the substantial Chongnalgup. And so this April 13 is what that represents, the beginning of that substantial Chongnalgup. And so what we have now is the Chongwon Gung reveals the true parents to the world. That's the purpose of it. And inside the Chongwon Gung is the Chongnal Sanctum, and that's where we go and attend our Heavenly Parent. And also this whole area is the will and ideal of the substantial world realized here. And this was one of the dedication times, this photo here. I, together with some of the leaders, we were actually in this little corner. I don't know if you can see the arrow of my cursor pointing to this left square, and we're in literally the corner of that left square was where our Asia Pacific team was staying, and this was the dedication time, and so we got to experience before the opening. This is Mother is ushering in the new era of the complete fulfillment of the providential history. So Mother is helping us recognize that we need to move and change our mindset, and that's why we need young people to help young people receive the blessing and take up leadership. All of us who are older need to prepare the next group. And recently the leadership just last month was asked to find 3 people that can take over leadership. And so every time we give a letter once a month, and we have to highlight what we're doing in regards to that and other things. So this is also the completion of the Heavenly Providence, and then this is the same picture of that dedication time, and the completion of human history. So this is something to recognize. It's the completion of human history from the viewpoint of the fall. It is going to be now the opening of the Chongnal Sanctum, which is the governance of our Heavenly Parent on earth. So this is now going to be the history of God and humanity united as one, which is what it should have been at the very beginning. So we're now entering into the time of the original history that should have happened if Adam and Eve had not fallen, and it would have been humanity and God moving as one. And so this is the end of this time of division and the beginning of the time of unity. So the governance hall of the province of Chongwon-gung, this is Mother opening up, and that's really the central part in the middle of the Chongwon-gun. And this is where Heavenly Parent will come, and also where instructions, the whole building has many, many rooms, and I hope we get an opportunity to see some of them. It's the central space for all humanity, and this is meant to be like the global temple, the Mecca of all Meccas, the major wonder of the world, and eventually people will recognize this, and it will become the place where people will think of when they think of God, our Heavenly Parent on earth. And so Mother said in 2025, which is now, when we will have the Chongwon-gun dedication and entrance into the Chongwon-gun Chong-il sanctum. So when we have that, the Mother is already talking about, we're going to have the opening in April very soon, which is saying when that happens, you, as blessed families who fulfill the path of loyalty and filial piety before heaven, as citizens of Chong-il-guk, that heaven's desires, must put theory into practice in order to expand heaven's sphere of influence. So basically, Mother telling us that we have what we need, really, and we know the truth, and we just need to work together and actually do it. Actually become people that influence others. And we know that the best way to do that is to really give things. You give, and then people take notice. You give without any strings attached, and then people feel free to open their hearts. And you give, with the confidence that they are being given responsibility. So you are passing on to them or giving them like the inheritance. And so that gives them a purpose, I want to do the same, to really live for others. So this is what we can do. And so for Heavenly Parents' entrance ceremony next year or now, this year, I will establish the Chongmu-won and build a new organizational structure, as it said in the video, 10 months before April of this year. 10 months ago, if we count 10 months from April, Mother created the Chongmu-won. And this is the new organizational structure. In other words, the heavenly government is being set up, and the heavenly government is, first it came out and there was like 6 offices, and then it got changed to be two departments, and one department has 3 offices, which is all administration, and the other office has 3 departments, and it's all to do with outreach, all to do with witnessing and education. And so I understand that the 2 grandchildren, who one in America and one in Albania, they have been designated to take up those 2 to be the department heads. And so I'm hoping that this can happen soon, because my desire is for Mother not to continue, to pass it on to the next generation, to pass it on to the membership, the blessed worldwide. And so Mother can actually live in Chong-il-guk. Father desired to live just one day. It didn't happen. And my desire, and I'm sure everyone's desire, is for our true mother to live many, many years. My desire is for her to live for 10 years in it. And so if, this opening, I don't know if there will be an announcement or not, but I'm hoping there's an announcement soon after it, or if not then, with the grandchildren taking up those offices. I'm not sure. I mean, Mother was talking about 2027, but then it brought it forward to 2025. So I don't know if it means that they will be appointed then, or we'll wait to 2027. I don't know. It's all speculation, but I hope that can happen, and then Mother can take the time of what it is to live in Chongluk. Of course, Mother will advise and help, but doesn't need to be in the front line working, but can actually enjoy, and then also help others to enjoy, and creating the environment which is already there. And so the Chongmu Wan is the organizational, but the Chongwon Gung is literally, I believe, the Garden of Eden. And so that's the kingdom of heaven. And so if Mother can live, because Mother is, this year is 82 and can live 10 years, like 92, or go even a bit longer. Does she live older than Father? We don't know. We hope so. And so the Chongmu Wan is this organizational structure, and a lot of the rooms, because as you know, there are 3 levels underground, and there's 7 levels altogether to this complex, and many of the rooms are meeting rooms and still organizational structure for every department. It's the central headquarters. And so then on the 1st of the 1st, 2025, Mother ushered in the new year with great, the beginning of the 13th year of Chongluk, and this is the year in which God sets up office, sets foot permanently, and I hope it's the year in which our true mother can get to rest or be in the kingdom of heaven. Of course, Mother will never rest, because her heart is always to give and to give. But hopefully other people can take up responsibilities. And so Mother declared that time and welcomed in the new year, and also talked about the great epic of the chosen Korean people, and that is also on display, and also the education of True Parents Principle and all of that. And then finally, the 2 grandchildren and the cadets brought the Chongluk flag, which is the flag of the Heavenly Parent Holy Community, and also the designation of the pure water to go to the world as missionaries for a couple of years. Just like other religious organizations where the youth do a missionary, and then after they do their missionary experience, they take up leadership roles. And so we're doing this same style, and we hope that these leaders truly succeed. And so that's like victory celebrations, and Mother also celebrating that truly this Chongyol Sanctum within the Chongwon Gun is really becomes and it's interesting, in one of the testimonies, even though we call it the Chongyol Sanctum, the Chongwon Gun, local Koreans are calling it the White House, because if you look at this marble compared to the marble of the other places, this marble here is so much whiter. The other marble is just sort of like an off-white, but this is like a brilliant white. And so the local Koreans in the Gapyeon area are calling it the White House. And so I want to talk about a little bit about, as we know, the New Year motto. And this is in the 13th year of Chongluk, when we attend the Creator Heavenly Parent substantially. Let us, the blessed families around the world, become true sons and daughters of Chongluk, who fulfill our responsibility as the chosen people in unity with true parents. Because that's the motto, and this is most likely will be the next motto for continuing, on and on and on. And it's actually an update to the motto that was in 2015. 10 years ago, there was a similar motto. We used to get a motto every year, and then it became a motto every few years. And then the last motto before this one was back in 2015, which had a very similar sort of sound, but not specific. And then this one is more specific. And this is, you could think of may become our eternal motto. So this is, and to clarify it, this is Mother's words explaining it. This is the New Year's motto that starting from today with the year of the blue snake will be passed down for generations in Chongelguk. All blessed families throughout the world and everyone gathered here are happy as we enter the year of the blue snake. We know the pain from 120 years ago, because this, as you know, the year of the zodiac in Chinese is a 12-year cycle, and Mother's referring to 1905 when the snake was that year in which the Treaty of Ulsa made Korea a protectorate of Japan. In 1905 was also the year of the blue snake. So that was when Korea was basically enslaved by Japan. In the Bible, the serpent symbolizes Satan. However, the snake is also called a wise animal. After 6,000 years of heaven's providence and human history, all blessed families of the unification movement have received through true parents heaven's magnificent grace of Chongelguk, where we can attend Heavenly Parent in substantial ways on earth. We must be grateful as blessed families. We must fulfill our responsibility. So over and over again, that's what we do, and you don't need to worry about what's our responsibility. It's simple. Just tell people that God is real. Therefore, we must teach, beginning with this nation's citizens and politicians, meaning Korea, that they are chosen people. In true democracy, where we attend Heavenly Parent and all nations become sibling nations in front of Heavenly Parent as one family of humankind, there can be no fighting. Can there be fighting or not? And no. Until now, due to the fall, there have been wars, hostility, and religious conflict. History has not seen a single day of peace. But with the entering, yet we are entering the 13th year, which has begun, since the beginning of the new history through the victorious true parents. True parents' responsibility is to fulfill Heavenly Parents' dream on earth, the ideal of creation and the kingdom of heaven on earth. True parents have given birth to many blessed families worldwide, which we are, and this represents the kingdom of heaven on earth. Through their second and third generation, pure water, youth spreading throughout the world like drops of water joining to form rivers that flow to the sea, our future will be gloriously bright. So Mother has a lot of hope in the pure water, and we just basically got to let them do it. So my goal is whenever they come, is that I really want them to do what they've been asked to do, and then my job is to support them in doing that. I don't want to bring them here and then get them to do what we want, and then that just delays their whole process. And I know, unfortunately, in other places, they've gone there and just found themselves staff to the leader, which is not the way that that's supposed to be. They come here to be leaders, so they need to practice that, and that's what I hope I enable them to do. So I pray this day may become one of grace, gratitude, and happiness that Heavenly Parent can joyfully receive through your sincere devotions, Jongsong, and practice. So that's what we've done today. Those that have joined, the special Chombo works, that this really is a way where we can offer devotions. And so just recently, and I'll go through a little bit more, talking about literally today, the 10th of January in the 13th year, with the 7th of February, even though today's the 8th, it just came and talks about the way to conclude prayers, and more specifically, and it's written there, but I'll just, I've written it a little different so you can see more clearly. This slide here, and the memo's in the Australian announcement, so you can just look at it. But here it's, so just to highlight, the first 2 lines, you could say, there's A, B, and C. They're exactly the same. So this is for the official, final, I believe, revised English translation. This is for blessed members. So it begins with, not ends with, it begins with, in attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name. And then the example here, John Adamedes of a blessed family are due. It's not central blessed family or anything like that, or blessed central family or central blessed family. And I remember people getting confused backwards and forwards. The word central has been taken out. We're just blessed families, and we're all the same. And I've highlighted underneath my name, of course, you say your name only, and only. We don't say a husband and wife or anything like that. It's only. It's something that Mother asked us to do previously. So that's in attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name, John Adamedes of a blessed family. And so that's for blessed members. The unmarried blessed children, so our kids who are not married, again, the first 2 same lines, in attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name. I got John Adamedes, but a son in a blessed family, or a daughter in a blessed family are due. And that's it, very simple. So in attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name. And some people have said, well, what about report and all this sort of thing? Well, actually, report was meant to be a style of prayer. It's still a prayer. So it doesn't mean that we're not reporting when we're praying. It's just that this clearly is a prayer that we're offering, and the style of it should be in a report style. You know, saying this is what we are going, what we've done, basically, what we plan. And then the third C is first generation unmarried and general members. So these are people, in essence, who are not blessed. They can say basically the 2 lines. In attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name, John Adamedes are due. So say your name only. So just to flip back very quickly, that's what the memo said, and also said if you really want to know more, you can actually, the department in Korea is FFWPU IHQ BFD. They're responsible for explaining more if there's more things you need to know. So the international headquarters Blessed Family Department. So all Blessed Families departments around the world have this central place to make sure that they all have the same information. So blessed members, in attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name. Unmarried, the same thing, but either a son or daughter, or just general members, in attending Holy Mother Ahn, I pray with gratitude in my name. So it's simpler, it's shorter, and hopefully, you know, we get used to saying it, and we just say our own name because we're the one that's praying. So thank you. That brings me to the end of my I think I'll just go to announcements, then conclude there. I just want to make these simple announcements that at the center of the Chongwon Gung is the Chongyol Sanctum. In this 13th year, let us get ready for the opening of the Chongyol Sanctum. And getting ready means that we do our best to actually attend in person. Some of us have already done that, and have tickets ready to go, and also to make the offering, that many of us has also done. And one of the offerings that's ongoing, as you may know, is if we call it a unit, and a unit is $800, and if you are able to donate 21 units before 2027, then the opportunity to have your name inscribed in the wall will happen. The second point, let us make the resolve to complete our responsibilities united together as a Heavenly Parent Holy Community attending our Holy Mother Han. So really, this is the announcement that the Korea is saying, what the Chongsim One Vigil Prayer is saying, what International Headquarters is saying, what our responsibility as chosen people, that this is what we're doing now with the new designation of the Holy Mother Han. So the missionaries that are coming to Australia are still finalising their visas and tickets. Currently, only one has completed the process, and according to the others, Wednesday is they are expecting their process to be completed, and one of them that completed faster was the one that actually is full Japanese. So somehow she went through more smoothly, and the other ones, they expect on Wednesday. So the Peace Embassy DA application process has begun. We've done lots and lots of stuff, so we're hoping that the documentation will finish and be in place, and so by the time the missionaries come, we will probably be very close to knowing the status. But because we've had many backwards and forwards, and the Sydney City Council coming many times, we expect it to happen. It's just the documentation and however the length of the process is. It can be as fast as a couple of weeks. It could be as long as a few months. But once it's in process, then it's okay. And so that's happening now. So thank you all for coming and attending and listening. And I hope, so I'll just stop sharing that. Hey, hello, it's good to see you all. And I know it's always a little group when we're on Zoom, but I'll check with Shizio later. She always tells me it's about 12 or 11 people via YouTube. So a few people listen, and I hope they gain some good inspiration. So thank you, and have a good night, and see you in the morning. Okay. Bye-bye.